Tell me your true ghost story that terrified you into believing. When I was 7 or 8, my family moved into a brand new house in a DC suburb. New construction, brand new everything. I was terrified in that house. Couldn't stand to be alone upstairs, even in the daytime. It just felt like I wasn't alone. My bed would rock back and forth as if someone was standing at the foot of it, pushing it back and forth. My sister would hear knocking on the bottom of her bed. I'd feel someone watching me from the top of the stairs. This continued until I moved out for college. I moved back home after dropping out of college and lived in the basement. My then boyfriend was staying over one night, and the light in the living area came on its own. After we turned it off and closed the door opened on its own. He refused to stay over after that. A few years later, my then boyfriend and I were married and living 8 hours away. I was very pregnant and went to DC to see my mom. My dad was away on a business trip, so it was just her and my younger sister in the house. I was lying on the couch and my mom was at the grocery store when I heard the creaking of someone coming down the stairs, and in the reflection of the glass over the fireplace I see bare feet standing at the entrance of the living room. Assuming it was my sister, I told her to come. Give me a hug. The feet turned and walked towards the kitchen. I got up and went through the other side of the living room to greet her, and there was no one there. I then remembered that my sister was at work. My parents have since retired and moved away from the DC area, and I haven't been to that house since. I'm living in a farmhouse built in the 1800s with my kids now, and don't feel as nervous and uncomfortable as I did back then. I still feel like, I don't know, maybe it just had high EMF frequencies there or some kind of explanation for what I experienced, but I just don't know.